Morning everyone. What we have here is the updated 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan, and it looks good. So basically it is an updated version of the one introduced previously, but this one comes with an all LED headlights and other features that you want to check it out. So it looks the same, it still looks good. It comes with the all LED rear light as well. It's not 2.8 liters, actually the torque that this engine has, which is the 1.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. This is what you are going to get for 169,000 ringgit. So let's look at what's inside, shall we? As you can see, the interior looks shiny, it looks premium, looks chic, looks modern. Comes with this Vienna finished leather seats. Ample space at the back. All right. More space. Enough for the whole family to go on vacations for a long time. So, let's see how it drives, shall we? Alright, so driving the Volkswagen Tiguan feels very comfortable. Now this is what they call the family SUV, but it does not look like a family SUV. So that means it drives pretty well. It feels comfortable. It's good for the entire family. Now it is powered by the same 1.4 liter turbocharged engine, which produces around, I think, 150 horsepower and 280 Nm of torque. So I think driving it in normal conditions is quite comfortable. It is actually quite punchy, except for the part that when you put it on, when you press the pedal, there's a slight delay. But I think that's all good and well. That's just minor issues. It is a bit of an issue when you're trying to overtake. You just need to take care of your timing a little bit. Now it is paired with the 6-speed DSD gearbox, so that means you can shift manually using the paddle shifters available on the steering wheel, or you can just put it in sport mode and then you can change it using the gear lever. So in my opinion, driving wise, performance is good enough for daily driving. It is meant to be fuel efficient rather than high performance, but then you can get a decent acceleration with a good top speed to match. So when you are driving it on several normal conditions, like going to the office or going to work, and several stints on the highway, then it should be good enough. So when I first got the car, it was fully fueled, and the range says that I have roughly around 800 kilometers. Now that is a good range to have, and you can actually get there if you are driving normally, or if you are driving carefully, or if you're driving cautiously. But I, as a journalist testing out cars, I would try my best to drive it as normally as I can in real world conditions. So that means getting myself stuck in traffic jams in the mornings, sending my kids to school, picking them up, going to work, and a few trips on the highway. So you can get up to, the fuel consumption as low as 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers, which gives you a range of about 800 kilometers. But realistically, right now we've done 560 kilometers, and the range says that I have another 110. So that is roughly around, that's close to 700. Right, so that is actually good. Not bad at all, Volkswagen. Not bad at all. Alright, the equipment in the interior has also been updated. The biggest update is the active info display, which is the center console, not the center console, the multi-info display for the driver to access all the information needed for the car. There are 3 themes that you can choose from, and in my opinion it looks very good. Doesn't look like a cheap unit that's just there to make sure that the car is priced lower. It is actually an upgrade, but Volkswagen has maintained its price. So yeah, any upgrades without any increase of price is actually really good. It looks nice, it's pleasing on the eyes. You can set the information display however you want. You can actually get it to show you the navigation right in the middle. For me, I prefer the old school or the classic layout with the tachometer or the rev meter on the left, with the gear indicator in the middle, speed on the right, and in the middle is the range. So that's the normal usual stuff, and I get to see that very clearly without obstructing my driving experience. Now for the other occupants in the car, I also like the fact that the air conditioning system is a tri-zone unit. That means you can adjust according to the zones, 3 zones in fact. One for the driver, one for the front passenger, and the one for the sitting at the back. So it can be adjusted in 3 different settings at one time. So if I'm feeling a bit cold, I can raise my temperature, but it won't affect the temperature for my passenger or rear passengers. So if they are feeling a bit hotter, they can adjust to their own set temperature. So you're just using the dials in the middle, and there's also a temperature control at the back for the center vents. Now talking about space or talking about design, it has loads of space. It is meant to look very chic, very premium, and very modern. So I like how the car looks, I like how the car feels, especially the material that they use for this dark green panels here and here. It looks very modern, and like I said, or like Volkswagen says, it is an SUV for the family, but it does not look like an SUV for a family. In fact, I think a lot of single folks would really appreciate what the Tiguan has to offer. Alright, looking at the interior, the biggest update for the 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan is the active info display. As you can see here, it looks very nice, very clean, very sharp. There are the 3 different themes that you can choose from, and then you can just set it to whatever info that you need to be displayed, like the cruise control system, navigation, audio, telephone, vehicle status, and for me, I prefer the driving data, which has the range. As you can see, we have traveled over 570 kilometers, and the range says we have another 110. So when we first got the car, it was fully fueled, and it says we can actually get it up to 800 kilometers if you are driving economically. So for me, I tried to keep it as realistic as possible, as close to the real world scenario when it comes to driving. So what I did is I got myself stuck in the normal stuff that people usually go through in the mornings. I got myself stuck in the usual traffic jams. I use it to send and pick up my kids from school. I took it to a few highway stints, and yeah, so actually we got it close to 700 kilometers, which is not bad at all for the Tiguan. Alright, So the steering, it has the same steering unit as the Passat that we tested earlier. It comes with the paddle shifters here. So it also, you can also shift it to the manual. It has park assist, which helps you with parking. And yeah, the entertainment unit, it's actually very smooth, and I like the fact that it detects that you're about to change something when you get close to it, and then it just lights up. Right. Another thing that I like about the Tiguan is this one, the AC unit. It comes with a tri-zone system. That means you can actually set it according to your passengers' comfortability. Like for me, like I can change it to my own temperature, which is different from the front passenger. And then there's also one at the back here, see? So if you're feeling a bit hot, you can turn down the temperature, but it won't affect the one that is set for your front passenger and rear passengers. But if you want to sync everything together, you can do that as well, and that's actually pretty cool. Alright, another thing that we can look forward to is the design. It looks very chic, it looks very modern. I like this dark trim panels that are available in the Tiguan. It actually lights up, and you can't see it at night, but at night this part lights up and it looks really nice. Comes with Vienna leather or Vienna seats, very comfortable, loads of space at the back for your kids or even adults. In the middle you can pull it down, and in the center console you have the gearbox, the electronic parking brake, and park assist. There are two USB ports you can use to charge your devices. In the middle there's a space to store your things. Close it up, people won't see it. But what about drinks? Boom, so you can just place your drinks and then you'll just keep it in place. There's a space where you can store your things in the middle. But yeah, that noise is actually a bit annoying, but it helps, you know, from accidentally closing it on your fingers, which is really nice as well. In the middle there's place for SD card. That SD card is actually for navigation, but you can also put your CDs and another SD card over there. Yeah, there's also space top of the dashboard as well. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Right, apart from all the things that I like, there are a few things that is slightly annoying for my side. I feel that the ride is slightly bouncy, slightly on the bouncier side, but if you're driving normally you won't notice. The gearbox shifts, there's a slight lag when it comes to shifting, and there's also a slight lag when you're when you want to punch down the accelerator. So it takes some time for the car to actually accelerate, I think about a second or half a second, and then you feel the surge of speed kicking in. What else? So apart from the ride, oh yeah, there's also the wind noise, which is actually pretty good. Interior noise, there's not a lot of interior noise until you hit about 120 kilometers. Then you can start hearing the wind, especially on the front panels here. You actually feel the turbulence, but it's not up to that annoying level. You can just hear, oh, there's the wind, but it's not annoying up to the point where you have to, you know, raise your voice when you're trying to talk to your passengers, or you can't enjoy your tunes. Oh, which by the way, Volkswagen's unit, when it comes to the sound system, the standard ones, not the sound and style, is already very good. I've mentioned this when we drove the Passat earlier on, and it was really good. The same goes for the Volkswagen Tiguan. Sound is one of the best when it comes to the standard unit that you can buy right now. So at 169,000 ringgit, I think it's a good deal. It's a good car to have as a long investment. It's a good car to drive, not just for you, but for your family or the other occupants in the car as well. There's loads of space in the boot. Engine wise, it's good enough. You can't reach higher speeds, but I think cruising at 130 or 140 shouldn't be an issue. It is also saves a lot of fuel. So like I said, a full tank of fuel will get you a max of about 800 kilometers. If you're even more cautious with the throttle pedal, I think you can exceed that, but realistically you can get about 700 kilometers. So that is actually quite a good deal that is being offered by Volkswagen. So if you'd like to know more about the Volkswagen Tiguan, just head over to our website www.piston.my. Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Seth signing off.